Thank you for your introduction. My name is Isoyama. I'm now participating from Vienna, Austria. As Ms. Adachi said at the outset of the meeting, we are now in the preparation stage for the procurement. And we are in the very early stage, and we cannot talk about the details of the procurement itself. So, from me, I'd like to do some explanation what you should do to propose the call for participate in the call for proposal, and how you can communicate with the UNIDO personnel. And I'd like to talk about some of the specific procedures and the process of the procurement programs. So let me share my screen.
公募が開始された後、
After the start of the procurement and call for proposal, and EQ procurement portal should be used for you to submit your proposal. That's the standard procedure. First, you should go to the UNIDO Procurement portal, and you should enter some of your organizational information, including some contact information. So by doing so, and you can upload the call for proposal document, and whenever you have some questions, you can upload your questions as well to be answered. And as you may know already, the UN Global Market, UNGM, and there is a section automatically updating some of the projects proposed to this procurement portal. So you should register later.
UNGM の方でも、
So in the UNGM, not only the UNIDO information, but also the other UN organizations' information can be obtained. But this is not the portal for you to participate in the call for proposal. So you should always go to the procurement portal, even though your proposal may be reflected on the global market site. And I'd like to talk about some of the simple the examples of the procedures. So first, you should enter address and the corporation name, contact information, and email information for registration at the initial stage. So you may refer to the details later on the right bottom of the screen. And there is a section to for the display of the project details.
で、基本的な、書類としては、
And as for the basic documents, so instructions to bidders is to provide some specific instructions to the bidding companies. In addition to that, technical specifications or terms of reference, and so as to provide some technical requirements set by UNIDO. That's in the standard form of the document, and the general conditions of contract, financial statement and certification, and state of confirmation means the absence of your crime history, and to certify that you are not blacklisted. The bank information form will be required for the payment. Those are the basic information and procurement documents should be submitted for bidding. So basically the same principles will be applied for the call for proposal.
あとは、まあ、この辺は、じゃあちょっとここでですね、
So by taking this opportunity,
ウェブサイトの方に行って、どこに実際
I'd like to go to the specific website and how you can access to the specific information. So I'd like to share, change the screen for me to explain how you should access to the required information. So please wait for a moment.
今、ユニドーのウェブサイトですね、
in the UNIDO's website, and I'm now sharing the UNIDO's website. Can you see the screen? Yes.
これ普通の unido.org の、
That's from unido.org
ここに
website. So if you go to that website, you will find the button Get Involved. And if you hit that button, and you will find the procurement section. That's the basic location you should go to get some information concerning procurement programs. So, do you see everything? Yes. So let's go into the procurement. And that's how the information starts to be provided. And that explains some of the specific methods for the procurement and some standard explanation. And notices should be one of the places for you to go. This is the place for you to see the upload of the new bidding, the items. If you scroll down the screen, you can see a list of the current the projects. So the Global South projects, soon after the commencement of the call for proposals, and you must be able to see some basic information. And as for registrations for bidding, here are some documents and descriptions for you to refer to. So, if you go there and refer to that, and you may know how to follow the procedures for the call for proposal.
そちら側の、企業さん側からの提案についても、
And as for the proposal from a certain company, and as for questions and answers, and everything should be conducted in English language. This is the project funded by the Japanese companies, but the main source is the fund is from UNIDO, and everything should be recorded in English. So please understand that you should use English language for bidding process and inquiries, including some of the questions.
黒田さん、今、スクリーンはまだ
まだ
インターネットのままですかね。
And the screen is still on the internet.
一回、あれです。
So probably you should change the shared. Okay.
はい、変わりました。PDF に。
PDF 変わりました。
and that changed to the PDF.
一応これはい、ありがとうございます。先ほどちょっとご紹介した、入
As I have already talked about,
際しての、登録のやり方ですね。
this is to tell you the procedure for the basic registration, and it is not so complicated procedure. You can easily follow and what to do. That's for the bidder account is requested, so you should register as a bidding company, and that's maybe difficult for you to know all of the informations, but this is where you should fill in some of the basic informations for bidding. And the corporation name, you may need some attention. You may be able to use the English name of your company, or you may be able to use a Japanese corporation name as it is. But that should be matched with the name of the companies in your bank account. So you may be able to choose any, but please be sure to standardize the corporation name whenever you want to participate in the bidding process. Please make sure that your company name is matched with the company name in the bank information. And you may not use a telephone number so often, but if you make any mistake in the email address, that's going to be a trouble. That makes it difficult for us to have a smooth communication, so please be sure not to make any mistakes.
インプットしていただく、情報は基本的にはそんなに難しいものではありませんので。
But as for the items, the required items to fill in this form, they should not be so complicated items, so you can just follow the procedures to fill in and every required item. So please suppose that you have completed the registrations and you want to participate in the bidding. And you should go to the UNIDO Procurement portal. You should press the bidder access portion. You should use user ID and password, which will be granted at the time of the registration. I'm not talking about the details now, but through this portal, you should upload the document and you should upload the inquiries or questions through this portal. After the commencement of the procurement, and you can refer to the event number, so you should always refer to that specific event number for you to refer to the specific procurement information. In any case, that document is in a PDF format. Everyone can access. So please trying to refer to this page when you have spare time later.
What I wanted to share with you at this moment in time is something like this, but as I said earlier, basically, our exchanges will be in English language. For example, update information, any record of exchanges of the contract will be in English, as Adachi-san said in the earlier presentation. Well, we are supported by the government money, taxpayers' money, so we have to keep accurate record.
それをやるには基本的には、組織としての言語である英語
So
でやって、
our organization's official language is English, so that's why these things should be done in English. Towards the end of Mr. Adachi's presentation, he talked about ITPO. Those questions about the bid, well, you should refrain from asking personal questions to their personal email account. You have to ask questions to the procurement service of the headquarters. I'm not casting any doubt on your credibility, but in order to make any errors and mistakes, in order to avoid any confusion or misunderstanding, please contact directly the procurement service. And in order to be fair among the bidders, we want to make sure of this. And I would like your understanding on this. Well, this is all what I wanted to share at this moment. Thank you.